Okay, so the pool, you can't see the bottom of it anymore. During the rains, they had some construction and the dirt washed down, came across the sidewalk and went into the pool. I'm going to show you how to get rid of that. This also works for pools that are completely green. So, I mean, it helps. So, this only works if you have a DE filter, because I'm going to bypass the grids. And if you have a sand filter, and you can put it on bypass. So let's go down to the filter. So here's the filter, and I pulled the backwash valve up because this is not a quad, so this one goes up. I have a backwash hose hooked up that's going down a hill. This won't work if you have nowhere to backwash a lot of water. And then we just simply hit the quick clean button, and we're going to backwash this out so we can prep the grids for washing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and take the filter apart. I'm going to take the grids out so I can wash them. Then I'm going to put it back together with no grids in it. That's the trick. Do not backwash and vacuum a dirty pool with the grids in it, because the water will go in the grids and turn them into big bags of DE, and you'll no longer be able to use the grids. You'll trash them. And they'll turn into big sacks. So with the grids out, we'll backwash the pool in, vacuum it in backwash mode, going back down the hill. All right, so here's the process. Okay, so we backwashed it enough. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. This is below the pool, the equipment is, so this time I'm gonna have to stop the flow of water coming into the filter so it doesn't just keep pouring. So I'm going to turn this off. And the way I just did that, because sometimes they stop and they won't, I lift this up and you can turn it past the little bypass. All right, so that's off. And then I'm going to want to do the same thing to this one. See how it won't turn off? That's a safety port, you know, safety so you don't go the wrong way. But right now we want to go the wrong way. So those are off. Now I can take apart the grids. There's the grids. Look at that nasty stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and take those out, and we'll put it all back together with no grids in it. Now we put the top back on and put the ring back on. I have the hand vacuum on my pole, so I'm going to go ahead and hand vacuum this pool with no grid in the filter. You see it sitting on the side right there, and backwashing down the hill. All right, let's check it out. All right, now I got the filter cleaned, put back in the cartridge. I got the backwash valve down. If you have a sand filter, you need to turn it back to recirculate. And now I'm going to put DE in this pool. So I'm going to just grab my DE scoop and sprinkle 6 of these cups into the skimmer. One thing just to note when you're putting DE in the skimmer, put about, this is always, put a couple of scoops in there. You can wait for it or you can mix it in there. And then wait a second and check your return lines where the water's coming back, and make sure you don't get a cloud in there. Because if an O-ring went out, or if you've got a hole in the grid, you're going to get a cloud, a DE going back in the pool. And why put full 6 scoops in when you could stop at 2 and check out your problem? Anyway, that's a little helpful tip. I hope this helped. It's a little, I mean, you still can't see because it's stirred up, but I can actually see the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and put DE in, let it run, and in 24 hours, this thing will be beautiful.